just a calm, reasoned resistance, a quiet assertion of personal autonomy. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated defiance, delivered with an almost unsettling composure. My opinion? That moment matters far more than most people realize. It wasn't just a fleeting television appearance. It was a harbinger of things to come, because rebellion doesn't always kick the door down with a revolutionary fervor. Sometimes it simply knocks, politely but firmly, and then steadfastly refuses to leave, slowly eroding the foundations of outdated norms. It's a powerful lesson in the subtle art of cultural transformation. Let's be honest with ourselves. This appearance was, in part, a calculated move. David Jones, even at 17, was already a budding artist hungry for recognition. He wanted attention for his music, for his band, for his burgeoning creative ambitions. He had already made appearances on other BBC music programs, tirelessly working to get his sound heard. His bandmates, in a stroke of youthful ingenuity, conveniently made up the majority of the movement he represented. It was a clever piece of self-promotion, a way to leverage a quirky idea for maximum impact. This biographical detail adds a layer of strategic thinking to his early career, showing an innate understanding of how to capture the public's imagination. But here's the crucial distinction. A mere publicity stunt only truly works, only truly resonates, if it taps into something real, something deeply felt within the collective consciousness. And in the mid-1960s, long hair on men wasn't just a fashion statement. It was a profound act of confrontation, a visible symbol of a generational divide. It was a silent protest against the rigid expectations of masculinity and conformity. The cultural analysis of the era reveals a society grappling with rapid change. Schoolboys were expelled from classrooms for their unruly locks. Workers were sent home from their jobs, their livelihoods threatened by a simple hairstyle. One famous anecdote tells of a welder who caused an entire factory strike because he steadfastly refused to cut his hair, highlighting the intense emotional and social weight attached to this seemingly trivial issue. So, when young Bowie, with an almost prophetic insight, declared, "If anybody is chucked out of a factory job, we'll get a petition written up," he wasn't just delivering a punchline. He was articulating a nascent understanding of identity politics, instinctively defending the right to self-expression and challenging the arbitrary rules that governed people's lives. It was a powerful, empathetic statement from a teenager. And yes, by today's standards, his hair wasn't even particularly long. It barely brushed his collar. The true rebellion, the profound cultural statement, wasn't about the physical length of the hair itself.